What a great day for a birthday celebration. Don, come on. Sun's shining. I'm ready to put my feet up, get some cocktails and hors d'oeuvres, and celebrate Bob's birthday in style. It's a beautiful hot day. Let's just have some good times.
Happy birthday, Bob!
We better start over.
Aló, Roberto, Joe David y Megan. Hola, Megan.
Hola, Daddy.
Hola, Pablo.
Alright. There we go. Alright, you're sitting down with the dog who has no idea what we're trying to do.
We wish we could be with you today, but since we can't, we decided to send videos of ourselves because we know that all you wanted to do was watch our faces all day.
Oh yeah.
On your birthday.
Hi Bob. Happy birthday. Happy 60th birthday to you.
Hey Bob, it's Amy, of course. I'm sitting here at my desk at Starbucks and I just wanted to wish you a very, very, very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad. We love you and we hope this year is amazing. Happy 60th.
Hey Dad, happy birthday! This is the Leader House. This is where I'm videoing from. Hope you're having a great 60th birthday. Wish I wasn't here and I was there with you.
Happy birthday, Bob. Gary's in Ohio and Kenzie's in South Africa, so it's just me. But Gary wanted me to tell you that you are probably the only Notre Dame Irish fan that he truly loves.
Hey Bob, just wanted to wish you a happy 60th birthday. And I was just thinking, I believe I've known you for at least 20 of those 60 years. I cannot believe it. And
Hi, Bob. This is a special message to you as you turn 60 years young on Saturday.
Hey, Bob. Happy 60th birthday.
Happy birthday, Bob.
Happy birthday, Bob.
Hi, Bob. It's David and Elizabeth. Just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. We miss you very much. We just had a few things to share with you on this very special occasion.
all sorts of memories about you and Karen and your kiddos and just reminiscing. I couldn't help but think about the trip that you accompanied Amy and I on down to Tennessee to the Christ and Youth Conference, like the second summer I was a youth pastor. And it just makes me chuckle every time, because here you were with a bunch of up-and-coming little immature adults who thought they knew what they were doing, and yet there's Steady Bob making sure everything is under control. And I had a chuckle when I thought about that trip.
I can't share a favorite memory. There's too many of you and Mom. You guys taught me so much, and I love you so much, and I thank you so much for how much you supported me and all you've taught me. And most recently, I've been thankful of that because of Allie, 'cause she's asked so many questions about us and as a family, and I get to tell her all the things that we did as a family growing up and going to car shows as you and I. And even though I don't know as much about cars as you do, I like just looking at all the things and having you show me all the things and point out all the things to me, even though I may not retain all the knowledge that you have. But it was fun, and it's a big part of my childhood. And today, I like hearing about it.
One that's sticking out in my mind today is, and I gotta tell you, at the time I was not laughing, Bob, but now that I look back, it's kind of a hoot. When Kenzie, Leanna, Megan, and I decided that it would be a good idea to dye Leanna's hair at 3 a.m., because why wouldn't that be a good idea? We went to Meijer, we picked up the hair dye. For the record, it was not my idea. I just got caught in the act dyeing her hair by Karen, just pounding on the door at 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. I think I was grounded from Leanna for like 2 weeks. I thought my life was going to be over. It was just so sad and depressing. Thank goodness we moved past it, and we are still good friends today.
I want to share a story about something that happened in high school when Karen and I were in high school. Of course, I was a couple years younger, and she was going to some of the high school dances, and I was too, 9th, 10th grade, someplace in there. And I just remember she liked to dance. She, would always want to be on the dance floor.
So one of my favorite memories with you, Dad, is definitely when you walked me down the aisle at our wedding, and maybe even the few minutes before that we had to ourselves, and it was just a special moment. And then you giving me away and everything that symbolized is a moment and a memory I will always cherish. And I'm so grateful that I had such an amazing dad to do that.
One story I just remember is one time we gave you our Plymouth Voyager to do some kind of repair. And when you brought it back, it was not only fixed, but you had cleaned it like incredibly. Every single thing was clean. It was immaculate. Every little pine needle was removed. And that just is a symbol to me of who you are, that you do everything with excellence, 110%, and you're awesome.
And so at that time, in 1974, Steven Tyler did a remix of Train Kept Rollin'. All Night Long was the name of the song, Aerosmith. And we were talking in the front room there by the big stereo where we always gather for the Christmas. And you always stand by the big stereo and take your pictures.
Happy birthday on your 60th, and share a memory of when you and Karen were up at the lake and had your little black car that I thought was really cool at the time, and that was many moons ago. So I'm really looking forward to when you get your new little black car that you're working on in the garage, that you drive up and give us a ride in that. So looking forward to that in the spring.
Remembering the first day I met you, we met you as you came up the driveway at Brighton Christian Church with your family, showing up at just the right moment to bring encouragement to us. It's always been like that ever since then. Just when encouragement is needed, you showed up. I remember this wild flurry of youth ministry memories, losing wedding rings and tents, and the burn, and all manner of other craziness. Lots of sound equipment in my memories. I went somewhere with Karen once on a Sunday morning. I don't know where we were going, but when we got in your van, there was warm coffee and donuts, and I would bring it up to Gary often. Bob had done this great thing for Karen. I mentioned to him very often how Bob Malkowski took care of Karen.
Anyway, at that very spot, Karen was talking to me about dancing, and she said, I want to learn that one move. And I said, well, what move? And she goes, well, it's kind of like a disco move. And I said, okay. And at that time, that song came on, and if you know the beat, Train Kept Rollin' All Night Long, it has a real disco beat.
My favorite memories with you, Bob, is actually a tie between the Brighton Backyard Challenge and flying out to ask you to marry Leanna.
Okay, so she told me that she is so grateful that while she was growing up, you went to so many basketball games, track meets, band concerts, and extra activities you could go to. You were such a great coach and encourager. It was great you showed your support no matter what. And when you came to visit us in Oregon, it was fun that you got to help out at camp. She loved having you there and working alongside you. I loved getting to bite your ankles.
And I've heard about all the times you were willing to give great car advice, talk about fun TV shows, and have always been there to listen and support. She's so happy to have you as a dad. I know she's learned who to look up to as an example of a godly man, especially as such an amazing husband and father. I can't wait till you come and visit us in Texas.
And she said, yeah, show me how to do that move. And so it's the silly move where she'd go back and forth, and then she'd go like this, and then she'd go like this, and then she'd go like this, and like this. And I said, yeah, we'll just keep doing that, back and forth. And so we laughed real hard, and that whole song played. And there we were standing in that front room dancing.
One of my favorite memories of you guys is when we got stuck. We were coming home from college and we got stuck on 23 because there was an accident and we couldn't, we were stuck, and so somehow Matt was able to get off. I don't remember where it was, if it was on Grand River or something. Well, I guess you can't exit Grand River, but it was somewhere. And we got off, and I remember it was like midnight, and we were trying to think of where is a place that we could stop and use the bathroom and they wouldn't care. And Matt said, the Malkowskis. We'll just go to the Malkowskis' house, because I had to go to the bathroom so bad. So we like rang your doorbell at like midnight something, and you let me use your bathroom. That is my funny memory, because only the Malkowskis would be like, yeah, sure, come wake us up in the middle of the night. Or maybe you were probably up. Or Karen was probably up making those games. That's another memory of the tiny little pieces that had to be just right.
So we've known each other a while now, and I gotta say, you were such a central figure in my growing up years. But honestly, I think the most striking thing that stood out to me is that you were kind of always in the background of things, very quiet, a little bit more reserved, although it's hard not to be more reserved than crazy screaming girls, which is what I've been most of my life that you've known me. But you always had such a servant's heart, and I always remember you being in the sound booth at church every Sunday, every Wednesday, just quietly serving everyone around you, and it made such an impact on everyone. And I don't think maybe you realized it, or I don't think people even realized how blessed we were to have you as part of our lives.
I just remember that because I always think what a silly thing it was and what a hideous move it is. But I suppose you can thank me for that. I'm sure you remember as she would go out dancing at different times on fast songs, she would bring that number up.
Suffering for Jesus, as you see behind us. Roberto, this is our message to you from Abuelita. Abuelita. Feliz cumpleaños, which is what?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Bob. Te amor mucho, correcto?
Te amo mucho.
Te amor mucho. Adios.
Yeah, we're gonna go catch the big ones. I got the big net because you know the big ones are running this time of year, and right off the beach.
And we're ready to go. Wait, what did he say? Did you hear something? I thought I heard him say, you're not at the beach, you're in the snow.
No, it's just bright sand. It's an optical delusion.
What's wrong with him? He